Adobe Stock's multi-asset subscription plans allow access to over 300 million assets.
Boo. Hello, everyone. I am back. Welcome back. Hope you're all doing good. I am feeling a little bit better. I didn't stream yesterday for a good reason. Um, yeah. Ooh, okay, sorry. To start off with, I woke up late because of trouble that I've been having with sleeping. As soon as I woke up, though, I I went to the doctor to hopefully, check up on why I've been having such terrible headaches recently that keep me up at night. Um, and I think it went pretty well. I still have a bit of a headache occasionally, not like always. I do have one right now, but I didn't have one this morning. But they do hurt less, I guess. And I actually got some good night's sleep yesterday, or I guess this morning, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, I went to the doctor, and by the time I got back, it was already 3, which is usually the time that I allot myself to start streaming. Um, and because I didn't have a good night's rest, I was like, okay, I'm gonna take a nap, and then I'm gonna wake up in an hour, and then uh, begin streaming. And then obviously that nap turned into 2 hours. Um, and because I went immediately to the doctor as soon as I guess I woke up, I didn't work on anything Blender related, so I didn't have much to show for, I guess, yesterday if I did decide to stream. So I kind of just decided that I wasn't going to. And instead of actually, I guess, getting some work done yesterday, I kind of just chilled out. Um, didn't really do much. Kind of just, I guess, tried to recover from whatever the hell was going on with me. Either way, though, I'm back today. Welcome back. Oof. Okay. I don't know why. It's been like a day, but like feels odd, I guess. Anyway, what were we doing a couple days ago? Alright, due to the fact that I didn't have the foot done a couple days ago, so I couldn't work on the shoe and stuff like that. I basically chose to work, work, work on unwrapping everything that was available. And I think that's it. That's what I did basically. I unwrapped all the body parts. And yeah, I made sure that everything looked good, everything worked, I guess. Not really, but I just unwrapped. I don't know. Yeah. I didn't set up the UVs yet because I guess I wait, did I? I don't know. I don't think I did. I could have. Um with at least the clothing I could have probably organized some of the UVs, although I think by the time it reached 7 o'clock, which is usually when I switch courses, um was when I was done with the UV unwrapping. Meh. Sorry, I thought I heard something. Alright. So, what are we doing today? Is the next question. I wonder if this like almost like I don't know. I don't know what you'd call this, but I wonder if this would go away once I start texturing. Yeah, so I'm trying to select the body. Alright. Sorry. I was sort of just thinking right now, I did sort of talk about a while ago how the body is very, I guess, like, especially like around this area here, it is very like, almost like too cube-like, very rectangular. And I was sort of thinking if there was any changes I could make. It will affect, I guess, the way some of the clothing hugs, but if I'm being honest, if I were to change the body to like maybe attempt to make it less rectangular in shape, all that would really do is probably shrink the body down, which means that for the most part, at least for the witch outfit, maybe the dress would have to hug the body a bit closer, but that doesn't really matter too much. It wouldn't change much is basically what I'm trying to say. That might be something that I change, or it might be something that I don't really touch. Because I think for the most part, everything looks pretty good on her. Um, I guess like maybe like with the witch outfit, because how it holds onto her body. Maybe that's the only issue that I can see. It's like you could definitely tell it looks a bit rectangular. Um, I'll look into maybe I don't really know. I'm trying to think like why it turned so rectangular this time and not any other time, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I need to figure out what I did wrong or what I did differently before. Okay, but enough of that. Let's move on to a bit of what I did off stream today. Number one, I went back into the anime to look for a reference on the shoes. I talked about how in this image, I didn't know if this was like just a design or if there were holes in the shoe that kind of like you would, see through. And I did talk about this when I was making this shoe. You see how I added a hole there to potentially just like test out how it would look like. I went back though, and at least in the anime version, those parts are just little designs on the shoe, which is great because that just means that I don't have to pay attention to it while I'm making the shoe. I could just add that when I am texturing. That's one thing that I did. Another thing that I did was I mentioned, I guess a couple days ago now, that I didn't like the way the foot came out. Um, um, because I guess I was streaming the whole process of making the foot, I kind of had to figure out a way to sort of make it while not spending too much time on it. And I kind of rushed, I guess, the process. I don't think I need this anymore. I just wanted to show that I rushed the process of making it. And at the end of the day, I didn't really like how it turned out. So I thought of a few ways on how to, like sort of go about it. And I think the method that I found that helped me, or not really helped me, but that I preferred was I will just use um, the foot of a character that I already made, the sort of female base model that I have that I made a while ago. I don't think I made it on stream, but I made it with the intention of using it for more characters in the future, and then I realized, at least with anime, the body types are all so different that it's hard to use one body type for all of them. Unless they're like OCs, I guess. In which case, yeah, you could probably use a base model. Um, so that's what I did. Um, I basically just ripped the foot out and brought it here, and I played around with it a bit to make sure that it fits. Obviously, I was gonna at first follow the reference because I think that's what I did when I made the other foot. Is I followed the reference, but I was like, I don't think it looks very good if I follow the reference. Um, Especially if I bring it out to like this length, it looks way too long. From bringing it down to here with the heel, then I think it just looks weird as well. So yeah, I attached a new foot, and I think, even though I made it a long time ago, I think it looks pretty alright. We're gonna go with that. Wait, I think it looks alright for now. So we're gonna do two things today. Um, Now that the foot is technically done, even though I kind of just like cheated a bit by using um, a foot that I already made a long time ago. Um, Today we're going to finish making the shoe. We're obviously gonna have to change it a little bit now since obviously the foot changed. Um, and we're gonna add the arrows that the witch outfit has. Because this is an older version, this is like before I did the nails the way I do them now. I don't think I'm gonna change it up to, what? I don't think I'm gonna change it up. I think I'll leave it as is. I might make it maybe a bit more pronounced, especially like if it's not like too, like maybe here it might need some like work because it's not like too visible. But maybe that's what the what's it called? That's what the arrow is gonna be there for. It's gonna help a little bit with the discoverability, I guess. So yeah, let's work on the shoe first, I think, since it's there. Why not? So I guess I could kind of use this since I already kind of made it, and I just need to sort of move it in place a little bit more and move some parts out so that, oh shoot, it doesn't clip like that. Oh, and because I don't need, um, because I figured out now that this hole doesn't need to be there, I can edge loop some of these things out. Okay, that does fix that. Okay, I was gonna say, not fix that. Okay. Oops. All right. So yeah, apart from that though, the shoe's quite simple. I already kind of like the way. Oh, oh, I guess. Hold on. I already kind of like the way it kind of turned out because it had the shape that the shoe in the reference has. I think. Um, for the most part. Um, well, I should probably go do what I did before and come down here and make it match. I think I need to like move this a little bit more to like the side. That's not it. There we go. Hold on, I probably don't even need proportional editing here. I just need to move this. Oh wait, did I remove? Oh, I did. Oh, I did. I think I removed this because if I didn't, it looks bad. Oh, why do you look like that? The hell? Oh, well, I guess adding that makes it look a lot sharper, which it's not really what I want, if I'm being honest. What the hell? Oh, I thought I got. Well, I did get messaged. I just thought it was something important. My bad. Hold on. Does that fix it? A little bit. I feel like it still looks kind of like sharp, especially like in this area here. Whereas you could see there's like multiple points. And I think doing that, does that solve it? Kind of, maybe. Actually, let me pull up that reference image that I deleted. I mean, yeah. I thought it was showing me like a bit more of, I guess, how it connects. But not really. I could just separate or make it look separate by just texturing it. Or in the texturing phase, I can make it look. I think that's fine, right? Oh, I guess here now it looks a bit too sharp. But yeah, like I said, I didn't do much yesterday. I kind of just chilled out, um, hung about. Not much work was done, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. But all in all, hopefully I'll feel better. Hopefully things will get better. Um, so yeah. One step at a time. I guess the issue that I'm having now with the shoe is I feel like it's too simple, but at the same time, I think that's it. Like that's the point. It's just simple. The shoe design is very simple. Um, and I guess it's throwing me off a little bit with how simple the shoe design is. That I'm kind of like I feel like I should do more, but then at the same time, it's like, well, I don't really have to do more because that's literally all there is to do. The shoe is just a simple design. Um, I might think it's simple, and that's because it is, and I don't have to do much more. So I think this is it, honestly. Now that I have it sort of uh, shaped for the new foot, I'm pretty much done with it. So I'm gonna start unwrapping it, methinks. And how should I do that? I guess like here. That makes the most sense to me. And then maybe cut it down the middle there. What's going on here? I feel like I should try to cut it so that this. I was gonna say, is there a triangle there? But it isn't. It's just the fact that the points are so close together. Does that matter? I'm trying to think. The only part that I really need to color in, as you saw from like the image, where is the image actually? Did I delete it again? Maybe I did. Um, but if you remember the image, the only thing that I need to color in is the three little like rectangles on the side of her shoe. Because I'm pretty sure the shoe is just like white, or I guess some form of white. So as long as I'm able to do that, then it doesn't really matter too much. I guess there's some like weird discrepancies here. What is this? Oh, wait. I probably should add a loop cut here as well, just to match the other side. But then that would mean that this would look sharp, and then I had to go in and smooth it out like I did the other side, which I guess shouldn't take too long. Hold on. But yeah, other than that, I don't really have much to talk about. I'm just, I guess, a little bit still knackered uh, from I guess not getting a lot of sleep these last bits of time. I did take a nap before starting stream, although it wasn't a very long one. Well, I guess, in some ways it was, I guess. It was about an hour, I guess. Ooh, that's not what I wanted. I wanna separate these out. There we go. That's a lot better, I think. So yeah, not much else to say. Just regular old stuff. Playing Fortnite. Does look good? I think it does, right? Oh, I did it on the other side. Okay, so yeah, that's good then. Oh, I should probably, I guess, follow along and do what I did down here as well. Hmm. Or maybe I did it like this? Oh, I did. Okay. Alright, how does it look now? I think it looks alright. Let me just unwrap it again, because I think the unwrapping didn't, didn't go too well. Oh, wait, they both have this issue. I see. Alright, I'm gonna have to turn that off so I can go in and manually fix this. Is there any other part that needed help? I think that's it. I think there was a part here, but it seems to be gone now. Alright, like I said, the only part I guess that I need is maybe like this part here, which is where the little not triangles, the little rectangles she has on her shoe. But yep, for the most part the shoe is done. Cool stuff. Um oh yeah, okay, so now that that's done, let's do the nails. Now, I think... Oh, I don't need to hide the shoes. I just need to hide the entire outfit. I feel like I should make it a part of the witch nail outfit. The witch nail object. Because then I could just copy one of these and sort of bring it down and kind of reshape it as needed. Trying to see how it looks. Okay, so it does. I was just checking to see if like the overall shape of it got smaller. But yeah, later today, like every other day, we are going to waste our stamina in Honkai Star Rail, and then we're gonna do some more Infinifactory. I don't. Where were we again in Infinifactory? I think we need like 2 more levels for the review, and I think I was doing pretty good so far. Not only completing multiple levels in a day, but also getting pretty decent, I guess, like averages. Or I guess my attempts got pretty close to like the averages that are in the game. So everything's been going pretty decently. Um, Apart from that though, we might be able to do another temple today on Honkai Star Rail. Um, Yesterday, I guess because I had more time, I did do all my boss runs. I think last week I didn't. Um, just neglectful, I guess. And I did a run on Simulated Universe, so I did a lot more, I guess, than I usually do on stream. And like I said, because this is an old model, I didn't really make the nails like I did with the fingers, so it's a little bit hard to tell where like the end of the nail is and where the beginning of the I guess like foot. So I'm kind of just like guesstimating a little bit. And like I said, the reason why they're made out of a separate mesh is because I would like to be able to very quickly, very easily use a shape key to bring them out invisible and then sort of like shrink them down or move them lower into like the foot or hand to hide them. Because otherwise I have to make like I'd have to do something with like the textures and have it so like the texture shows um the arrows on the nails in one way and then it doesn't on the other outfit. And it's probably something I could experiment with, but not right now. One thing that I did sort of see though that I might want to look into a little bit, obviously not now, but maybe in the future. This one guy that I followed because uh he would make some really interesting, very cool little tutorials on his Twitter account. Um, he doesn't do them anymore, but though the reason why he doesn't do them anymore is because he's like now full time doing commissions. So he's working on actually doing some avatars and stuff, which is pretty cool. But the reason why I bring him up is because I saw a post the other day by him talking about finishing up an AR kit um, for one of the models he was working on, and I don't really know what that means, if I'm being honest. Um, which is why I said I might want to look into it a little bit. I guess it's like a not VHS, sorry, a VTubing thing, because that's what he's doing. He's making VTubing models. So I don't really know what it is. But I would like to, I guess, take some time another day to sort of look into what exactly it is. Because by the looks and sounds of it, it looks like he's like setting up, I guess, like a way to make like the avatar like work the way you'd want it to, I guess. I don't really know. It's hard to explain. When he mentioned the ARK, he was mentioning, here, I kind of want to apply this shrink wrap because for some reason the arrow is kind of like a bit wonky. But yeah, like I was saying, he mentioned her eyes, the eyes of the character that he was working on. When he mentioned the AR kit, so I was like, probably has something to do with the way the model works, or getting the model to work in a certain way. I don't really know. Yeah, like I said, I don't really know, which is why I said I should probably look it out or look it up or take a look at it another day. Yeah, it's good, right? I like how it's like small the arrows get. As you get to like the smaller to like fucking toes. You can't even tell unless you get really up close that there's arrows there. It's such dumb detail though that I think um what was I gonna do? That I think adds to the character though. If no one else will notice it, at least I will, and that's what matters. Probably. I don't know. Alright, so the nails are done, the shoes are done. The only thing that's left is the hair. Once the hair is done, I am basically done. Almost. Obviously need the texturing, but that's what I'm gonna work on right now. A little bit. I'm gonna organize the UVs. So I'm gonna do the witch outfit first. Because okay, the witch outfit, it's only gonna have the nails, the button, and the witch outfit. And now what I was going to say was because I don't think there's a lot, I'll probably throw the bracelets in there as well. Even though the bracelets are shared by both. Um Maybe should I do that? I'm trying to think. They are more visible on the witch outfit, which makes sense, but they do belong to both outfits. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna throw the bracelets in with the witch outfit, even though they belong to both outfits. So all four of these are gonna go together. All four of these are gonna go together, and obviously the body is gonna become its own one, and the head's gonna become its own one. And the hair probably will have its own one as well. So what is that? That's 2 outfits. The body, the head, the hair. That's like 5 texture images for this character. I also do want it to sort of match its, I guess, anime counterpart, which is why I want to, once I actually do start texture painting, I do want to look at some videos that go over, I guess, getting the colors right, or getting the shading nodes right. Maybe? I don't know. I will be using Poyomi's shaders once I do import this over to Unity, so I don't know if I should look at that instead. What were some other things I wanted to look up? I forgot to write them down, and now I'm forgetting them. Something with the clothing, like being able to swap clothing in VTubing using triggers. I don't know how to set that up in Unity, or if I can do it elsewhere. Same goes with like the shape keys. Setting up a face shape keys with different triggers or something. I don't know, again. Yeah. Alright, so let's get this all together. Whoops. Let's try unwrapping them together. And let's organize these so that they're not like this insanely disproportional, I guess. This is the hood. The only part of the hood that is important is the outside part of the hood. This part here, if you could see where my mouse is pointing. Okay, I was like, is this a shadow or is this like a... I guess, hold on, I have references for this very reason, don't I? Actually, no, I have hair references. I don't actually have wood hood. Oh, I do have one. Okay, so it is just a shadow. Okay. So yeah, that's the only part that is important. This little like eye thing. So as long as I'm able to make that on here, then it's all good. Apart from that though, everything else, what is this? This is part of the leg, right? Yeah. All this, other parts here of the body are all one color, I believe. And if you saw the one little reference image I have, it's kind of like a dark green color, at least from this lighting, I guess. I'm gonna have to sort of check, get an image of her in like a brighter environment, so I could get a very decent, I guess, color that I can pick from. And hold on. Okay. One thing that I didn't realize was that she does not have her tattoos in her doctor outfit. Um, and the reason why that's a bit of an issue is because I was going to, I think, draw the tattoo on when I was doing the whole texturing process. Obviously the issue with that is that I would have to have two different texture images, one with the tattoo and one without the tattoo. Hmm. And the issue with that is, if I do that, then there's no point in having the nails object, because if one texture image has the tattoos, then it could also have the arrows. And then if one doesn't have it, then obviously the arrow object becomes obsolete if I decide to make two texture images for with and without tattoos. I could do what I said I was going to do, which was make an object similarly to the arrow nails, a shrink wrapped object that, is shrink wrapped to her arm. The reason why that might be troublesome is because of I guess it'd be troublesome regardless, whether textured or not. The whole rigging part. If I do make it an object, then I have to make sure that it's rigged correctly so that when our arm bends, the tattoos follow accordingly and it don't look weird or stretched out. But that could also happen with the texture. Is there a way to swap textures? That's it's a pretty massive part of her, I think, her body. I'll have to think about that. I don't need to think about it now because I'm just organizing the UV meshes, but that is something on my mind. Should I make two texture images for her body? One with her tattoos and nail arrows, and one without? Or should I make the tattoo out of a shrink wrap? Oh, I see, wrapped. Shrink wrapped mesh. That's a question that I need to ask myself. Which one would be better? I don't really care if I do make it like a texture image and the nails object becomes obsolete, because it didn't take me too long to make. Honestly, I could have done that in like a few seconds. So it doesn't really matter to me. I guess what I'm trying to ask is what will look better. Will, when I do rig it up, but have it, oh God, will me having it as a mesh object make it look weird when it's like moving the arm, or will it look fine? How exactly do you swap um the texture image? Um, that's exactly what I need to look up. If it's easy to swap between the two texture images, then I might go that route. If it's not, then I might have to make a shrink wrap mesh. Um, I guess another part of that is having two texture images for something as small as just tattoos and the nails. Is that like too intensive? I guess is what I'm trying to ask. Is it like, yeah, is it unoptimized to have two basically very similar texture images? Wait, hold on. I got a message. Oh god, sorry, I'm responding to a message. Alright. Also, oh, actually, I did mention that we might play games later today, but it is Sunday, and Sunday, um, usually around 6, most of my friend group is like free, because I guess it's the weekend or whatever. So if I do end up things a bit earlier than I guess I usually would, then that's the reason why. Just, I guess, an FYI. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, I need to look this up. I'll try to do that for tomorrow. Um, to see, like, I guess which route I'm taking. But for now, um, I'm gonna try to organize this a little bit, especially since there's like so close and touching. I guess for like the clothing here, it doesn't really matter because they're all basically going to be the exact same color, but I would still like to have a bit of space in case um, I want to play around a little bit with the coloring. I also might want to inflate some of these points or some of these objects here, um, just so I could see them better, because right now they're like barely visible. Just because they're small pieces doesn't mean that I should just leave them actually being small. Okay, it actually fits kind of nicely. Okay. Now these bits. I believe this one here is the bracelet. So I do maybe want to make this a little bigger, even though I think it's just a solid color. I think making it a bit bigger. I did talk about the other day how I might want to look into, I guess, like the intricacies of UV mapping and like organizing the UVs, because I don't actually know, I guess, a lot about it. I kind of just I organize the UVs so that they work in my head, like the parts that are going to stay one color usually become quite small, and the parts that need a lot of detail become big. But I don't know if that's how you should be organizing them. Especially since you want like the UV, the parts of like that connect to other parts to be like that combine to combine really nicely and not have like any sort of deformation or stretching on the UVs. It's definitely something that I don't know much about, and would like to learn more, I guess. I'm trying to see. I believe Cats has a way to make a checkered material, but I can't find how to do it anymore. Or was it? Was it? It was definitely, yeah. It was definitely Cats that did it. I think it might have to be like in a specific mode or something. Maybe? Or was it Cats? No, it definitely was Cats. Hmm. Whoops. Oh wait, I'm in texture painting. What the hell? Hmm. Yeah, I don't know where it is exactly, or how to get access to it. I have forgotten. Or maybe they changed it. I don't really see the option anymore. Alright, it's fine. Whatever. Oh shit. That's not what I wanted to do. Hmm. Maybe it was here? Ah, it was tech tools. Right, hold on. Create checkered map. And so yeah, here you'll be able to see how they combine together. Hmm. Obviously because it's married, it looks a bit odd in some places. Especially on the arrow, it definitely looks like here there's a lot of stretching. Okay, I was trying to unstretch it, I guess, by like or bringing it up or down, but I don't think that's, yeah, I don't think that's helping. All right, it doesn't really matter. Again, it's gonna be one color. Making the doctor costume, yeah, I'm making both because I wanna, I guess, try out how to swap between the two. But welcome, Zotic. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing good. So right now I'm trying to organize, I guess, the UVs. Oh yeah, okay. So I was doing the bracelet. I think I can make it a little bit bigger, even though it doesn't really matter too much. I don't think. Does it? Wait, does it have a? Oh wait, I'm not in. There we go. Because it is one solid color. I can't remember what color it is though. For some reason, my head's thinking gold. Um, but then we have the nails, which well, actually we have this. What is this again? This is the button. The button doesn't really matter. I think it's just a gray. So it's another like piece that's like made small on purpose because it shouldn't take too much space. And then yeah, finally we have the nails, which I believe they're all yellow? Question mark. Make them a little bigger. But yeah, like I said, if depending on what I figure out tomorrow, um, will depend on whether or not these like arrows stay or not. But yeah, that's basically it for the witch outfit. These are all the bits that matter. Um, so yeah, we can move on now to organizing the doctor outfit, which has a lot more parts and is definitely a lot bigger. The dress is one color, I believe, so I don't need to make it too big. The jewelry on the waist is also really small. I mean, it's like one color, so it could be very small, is what I meant. Um, the shoes need to be just a little bit, just big enough so that I can paint these little details on. That's about it. And then I think the part that needs to be the biggest out of all of them has to be the lab coat. Because I'm gonna be drawing on a bit of the wrinkles and this little corner thing here. And I think that's it. And obviously like the line down the back for the, I guess, the stitching. What is this? Oh, that's a pocket. Okay. That's yeah, I forgot about that. That's the pocket for the lab coat. So yeah, this shouldn't take too long. I technically could start texture painting, maybe, since I'll have the UV organized. After this, so I'm gonna do the body, and then I could do the head afterward. Um, and then the only part I need now is the hair, which after I look up um the these things that I wrote down, um, I'll try to work on the hair off stream like I said I would. Um, see what I can do, see what I can find. That is the best course of action when it comes to the hair. Yeah, but I still don't know. Anyway, the shoe is really shrunken down, which is not what we want. Or I'm okay with this part being shrunk down because it's just gonna be the bottom. It's probably just gonna be white, but I do need this part here to be a bit bigger so I can add the detail to it. All right. I think this is fine being this long and big and obnoxious. I wonder, hold on. It does have a solidify modifier on it and a bevel. So I wonder how it's gonna look once I do apply these. I guess let's see. It looks fine. I think if I try to unwrapping it now, yeah, it's gonna break because I don't have. I mean, for some reason the inside of it broke. And oh god, there's like some messy topology here. Was it that there before? Oh, I guess. Oh, yeah, there kind of is. I don't think it matters. Because, like I said, it should be one color. I believe gold, like I said, like the bracelets. I don't think it matters if the UVs get a little bit messed up due to the bevel. I could also normal map it, especially if I do want to make this character into a VR chat model. I can reduce a lot of the vertex count using normal maps. But again, that is not my goal. And if the trick count down there is correct, then I'm very far off from this object being under 70k trigs. I'm at 222 trigs right now. And I'm not even done with the hair. So, yeah, if I want to do that, there's a lot of optimization that needs to be done still. And I think that wouldn't be a bad idea overall, because even if it won't be a VR chat skin, optimizing it is still a good shout. Alright. So yeah, like I was doing, I was organizing the UV. So this is the lab coat, I believe. Yeah. So this is very important. I think I'm gonna make it as big as I can. Or I'm gonna make it so that it fills up the space it occupies. Right there. These two parts here are the dress, so I'll move them out for now. The pocket can move out right now. This is the arm, I believe, or the arm of the lab coat. I don't think I want it that big, but I do want it to like accompany like a quarter of this cube. This has to be bigger. I guess I could make this bigger. Something like that. Something like that doesn't look too bad, I think. Oh wait, hold on. Let me select all of them again. Alright. This should be fine, I think. Enough detail. I feel like the pocket should be bigger. Yeah, especially if it's that front bit of the pocket. I thought maybe it was the back of the pocket, but it seems to be the front bit. Which I think means I should make it a bit bigger. Alright, that's it. Alright, and that's done. Like I said, I might go back and I might have to like go in with like some sculpting tools to sort of try to make this part here a lot less rectangular. I think it makes it look weird. Anyway, though, did I already organize this or not? I don't think I did. Oh, you know why I didn't do it? Because the foot wasn't unwrapped. It should be now. Yeah. Let's see, let's make a checkered round. Okay. Now I need to organize it so that the UVs aren't so close to each other. Not that I'm going to put too much detail on the, I think, coloring of the body. Specifically, I don't need to put too much detail on, like, the, yeah. If you're looking on, like, based on the costumes, or I guess clothing, maybe below the knee, needs detail. The arms definitely do need some detail, since they both are very visible on both outfits. And I think the back needs detail specifically for the doctor outfit. But that's about it. Everything else can pretty much stay like one color and doesn't really need much dilly-dallying with the details and stuff like that. And the nails, because if, like I said, if I decide to paint the details on instead of using a mesh, then it'd be very important to have the nails be very big, because then oh god, I'd have to paint the details on. This is 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What is 10? Okay. I thought it wasn't for some reason. I guess because I expected there to be more, maybe, for some reason. Just separating them a bit so that there's no problems with leakage, I guess, or like paint getting on each other. Alright, I think that's it. Relatively simple. And then, so that's gonna be its own thing, and then the head's gonna be its own thing. And then the hair's gonna be its own thing. Because that's how I've seen models being made. Especially with the hair. As some characters have some high detail hair. Oh, wait, this is the mouth. For some reason, it's... Oops. For some reason, it was in the wrong collection. Is it mouth or should I select mouth stuff? Hair, eyebrow. Right. So yeah, all this is gonna go in one. Basically because... Oh god. I don't know why I made the teeth so big. Or that the mouth and teeth stuff so big. Since I feel like those are the least important ones there. With the most important one being the eye and the face. I'll do it manually. Just whatever. It does not cost me much. Okay. So one of the big pieces is obviously the face. It needs some detail. Another big piece is the eye, which is going to go in this corner. Her eye, I think, is relatively simple, right? It's like snake eye. So just basically a little line. So it's not that bad. It's not, we don't need that much detail, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And now we have to fit everything else in here. This is the ear. The ear needs kind of like some detail to be able to sort of, also, I feel like I feel like I need to check how I like unwrapped the ear previously, because I feel like this is a mess. I don't remember it being this much of a mess when I unpacked it other times. Though, again, I might be wrong about that. I just needed to add a little bit of detail so that you could tell that it's an ear. But apart from that, it doesn't need to be that big. Because it's going to be majority black, the eye detail stuff, it also doesn't have to be that big. This right here is the mouth. I want to keep it relatively big, just in case, and also for the eye, I want to keep it relatively big just in case, or as big as I could get it while trying to fit it in here. The eye detail, like I said, is all going to be black, so it doesn't really need to be that big. And especially the mouth and teeth don't have to be that big, since the teeth, unless I want to add like lines, which I don't think I'm going to, it's just going to be majority white, and then the tongue is going to be like a pink color. And then the hair is going to be in its own separate texture image. But anyway, that's it. Very nice. Also, this checker map is only 500 by 500. I think usually I make I use 2000 or 2K textures. Alright, there's all the parts organized, or all the parts that I have. The only part now I need is the hair. But all the parts are organized now, so I could, in theory, begin texturing. Before I do that, though, I want to do a couple things. Number one, I want to look up some videos, or maybe look into my Google Doc that talks about styles to see if I can sort of look for, I guess, how to achieve the correct kind of shader that I'm looking for to make it look as best as I can, and as like, I guess, close to its anime counterpart as I can, because that would be nice. So that we're gonna do that, but before we do that, I'm gonna use the bathroom. So I will be right back. Where's BRB? Oh, shoot. Sorry, Dust Cat Eye. Um, yeah. I went to go use the bathroom. Sorry about that. Looking through, how are you doing today? I'm doing good. I don't know if you're still here, but because it has been a minute. But I am doing good. Alright, so yeah, I am back now. And we, I guess, can start texture painting a bit. But before we do that, I do want to look at some of um my Google Doc links to see if I can have some videos specifically for what I want to do here, which is capturing a bit of a maybe toon shaded. I don't know if toon shaded is the right word though. So let's see. Hmm.
Few years, there's been a bit of an explosion when it comes to 3D animation with 2D shading styles. And a lot of these effects really aren't that hard to achieve with Blender as long as you understand some key concepts. Let's check it out.
Hmm. So yeah, I don't really know what to look up exactly. There is, I guess, a couple videos by Joey, um, that go over,
Alright, so on the main channel, I am
um,
working on a video
toon shader
about screen
effects,
shaders and things like that.
how to get 2D style materials in 3D animation. I don't know if I should watch those, especially since one of them is like 30 minutes long.
But just to go a little more in depth, I'm making this one also. So just make sure that you have a light in your scene. I'm using 4.0, which means that screencast piece is broken. So you're just gonna have to try to follow along without that, unfortunately. And as always, make sure that you're using Node Wrangler because I
Oh
will be
shit.
using that pretty much everybody who is working in the.
Because then I also have, hold on, can't remember which character I did it on. I think I did it on the character that I followed the tutorial for, the Made in the Abyss character. The guy who did that tutorial used a bit of a I don't think it's a toon shader, but here, hold on a second. I'll bring it over from the other Blender file. Somebody that recommended those, pretty crazy. Alright, hold on. Which one is it? Is it first character? I think it is. Okay, just wait, hold on. I wonder if I can just transfer it over here. I guess let me try the body. Um Shader editor. Oh, I guess I can't. Alright then, never mind. I'll just, I'll copy it the hard way, or I guess the longer way, which is just basically me having, oh, it's on this side. Color, wait. Oh, I also need to respond to a text. Hold on. And then I think there's a bunch of other stuff in the way, but there's also like an emission at the end. Alright. Hold on, I'm gonna respond to this text. Okay. So it goes like that, then color like that. This is constant. There's a lot more stuff leading from color ramp to emission, but this is basically what I want. Or I guess, hold on. Alright, so this goes here. We have, there was like 3 math nodes. Is this the right math? I don't think this is the right math. Need a specifically like color math. Like that. We also need an image texture. Which I'll add the image to it in a little bit. Okay, so the image texture connects to a multiply and an add. As for the factor is controlled by, well, the one on the top is controlled by this one. The one on the bottom isn't controlled by anything. And it's kept at 0.5. The color on the bottom is a white. Meanwhile, the color on the top is a bit of a... I need to like see the color, or I guess maybe I could see the hash text. Yeah, I need to do that instead. I think that's easier. Like this weird, like almost like it's a bit of a darker white, but it also looks a bit beige in my opinion. Alright, so we had that, and then this all connects to a different math node, I believe. An add node with a factor is a ring light, but I'm not gonna set that up right now. And so yeah, this becomes color 1, this becomes color 2, and yeah, this becomes the factor, which I think I'll keep it at 0.5 and see how it looks. Alright, now we make a new one. Like I said, I like to keep it at 2K with the textures. This is going to be Medusa body color. Medusa body color. Is this connected? I guess it is, but it's not named correctly. Oh, and everything. Okay, hold on. Yeah. Let me rename this to body color. I will have to remove this from everything because I believe all the objects share this material. Okay, I didn't make a new one. I just used the what's it called again? Sorry, I'm blanking out. I just used the texture, the checkered map material and just modified that. Oh, wait, is this right? Yeah, okay. So for this comes, this is, whoops, this is flipped. Obviously, this isn't gonna work 100% when it comes to, moving this over to Unity because I'll be using, most likely, the Poyomi shader. So things might work a bit differently there. But still, though. I'm taking it off so it doesn't confuse me. Okay, so if I'm just gonna use like one of these colors right now. Just to test things out. So, I guess it doesn't matter. I feel like the color's really bright compared to like the actual color that I'm using. I wonder why that is. Probably has to do with the shader itself. Let me save this. Hold on, I might wanna. Let me add a new folder with the textures. Okay, so this slider is supposed to technically. Oh wait, hold on. Oh shit. Wait, hold on. Oh yeah. That slider is supposed to technically control the way light affects the body. Okay, well that matches the color. Oh wait, no, actually it's still too bright, I think. But as I move this slider, the light affects it more or it affects it less. Um, oh, okay, so I'm supposed to make it 0. Okay, that works. Oh yeah, it gives off a bit of a shading style, where it's either dark or it's either light. And that's how it looks here. So it's either light or it's dark. And it's either light or it's dark. So I'm just gonna paint the whole body this way and see how it turns out. Except obviously the nails, most likely. I'm gonna have to find, I guess, like some better, like I said, some better colors. Get some references with some better colors. Get more bright light, although this isn't bad. I guess this is more like her color, actually. And I think I got it from this, which seems a bit dark. Yeah, it's a little bit brighter. Oh, God. It's super bright. Whoops. But yeah. The color's really bright, though. I wonder, wait, is there a way to change that? Is it this that's the color? Or what is this affecting? It doesn't seem to be affecting anything. Or I think it doesn't affect anything because there's no factor. Hmm. But yeah, I don't like how, I guess, like, odd or how different the colors are. I guess this controls, yeah, how dark it gets. So I might have to, like, play around with this in particular. Hold on. Is that correct? No, that isn't correct. There we go. Do I have the color management right? How do I see that? This is fine, right? Standard. Hmm. Oh, that's right. So apparently by default it's filmic. Hmm. Alright, fine. I was just looking things up. Yeah, this is really bright. I don't like how bright that is. Where's the light? Oh, here it is. I want to turn off shadows. How do I change that? The ad? What does ad do? Oh. Oh, I see. Maybe keeping the ad down would be kind of nice. Although I don't know if maybe now the dark is too dark. I could, hold on. Keep that there in case I want to use it again. And just play around with some of the settings here. Bring it up maybe a little bit. Maybe that's a bit better. Anyway, like I said, when it comes to the body, most of the detail will be like below the knee, the arm, the back. Those are basically the parts that need some detail. Maybe the foot a little bit, although not much. Alright, let me look up. Let me look something up real quick. There's some really good detail. Oh, I was looking at the what's it called again? The character sheets for Soul Eater. There's some really good detail. Is what I was trying to say. Some really good character sheets. I was checking to see if there was a colored version of her character sheet, which there isn't. Although some of the characters do have them. Kind of. Mm, 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 mm. Ooh, hold on. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. The sneeze didn't come out. Hold on, let me. Oh shit, hold on. Oh, never mind. Sorry, I was looking at the character sheets, and it's that type of character sheet where they line up all the characters together. I guess to sort of display the height differences of some of them. I thought the words above their heads were going to be their heights, but it's just their names. Um, what the hell? Hmm. Hmm. All right. Sorry. I think that's enough looking. I didn't find what I was looking for. Probably have to go through the anime a bit to try to find scenes where her outfits are in full color, so I could better, color select. This is fine though. This is a pretty good image that shows off um her face in a good light, so that should be a decent color. I haven't checked. I did mention this before about. Ooh, what the hell? Wait, what? I'm trying to save the image, but it's telling me to save as. Why is it telling me to save as? I already did that. Okay, well, I did it again. I don't know. Okay, everything needs to be fine now. What was I gonna say though? I mentioned this before. I wanted to check out Helldivers because it seems like the type of game that would scratch my head in a way that I like. But when I did check it, it didn't have too many good reviews, and um, but I've seen some people say that it's been really fun. So even with its issues, I wonder if I should still get it. It's $40. Oh wait, hold on. I want to check the reviews again. Because it went from mixed, which when it came out, to mostly positive, and it's still at mostly positive. I did mention though that I am one to play shitty games that people don't really like. I have played a lot of those, and I have invested a lot of time in those as well because I don't know. As long as they scratch an itch in my head, then I could really care very little about what people think of a game. So yeah, I'll consider it. I guess the issue would be if it runs on my PC. I did upgrade it, so I'm able to run much more intense stuff, but that was one of the issues people talked about, how apparently it was pretty intensive. So yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to see the I guess if they've updated it recently. Oh, I guess. Oh, here we go. Oh, I don't think they have. Oh, I mean, they updated it on the 9th. What is this? Everyone, okay, we have another build for PC. Since we launched, we've worked hard. Some crashes and bugs, especially the management issues like you've seen the by now. Managed to improve matchmaking success rate further, but fortunately it's not all the way there yet. The process may take work before it's fully functional. By the way, we have noticed that it works best if we join an active game managed rather than triggering quick play. In this build, it was just 3 other crashes. We refer to patch notes for more information on that. Additionally, so yeah, they're working on it. So I still might wait a few days until they, I guess, iron out all the issues with the PC version. Before I even consider getting it, I guess. Anyway, sorry. I just sort of thought about that now because, so one of my friends lists said that they started playing. Oh, they just launched, Helldivers 2. So it was like, oh yeah, that. I forgot about that. I forgot that I mentioned that. And then I immediately got distracted. My bad. Alright. Yeah, right. That's probably what I'm gonna change the title to. I didn't think I'd get this far, I guess. I didn't really know what I was doing today, so I didn't label it texturing and UV. But I'll probably name it that tomorrow. Alright. I think I'm just gonna take what I did here for the most part. And just put this on the face. And just change this. Yeah, hello. Alright. Have a good night then. Thanks for stopping in. Checking out the grind. You know, we're getting there. The only thing we need now is the hair. And obviously the texturing and rigging. But you know, things are getting done. We're getting closer and closer to finishing this model. Yeah. Thank you for stopping by. Wait, did I make the new? I don't think I did, right? I didn't make a face image. And if I did, please excuse me. Sigma grind set. Sigma grind set mindset. Alright. So I could reuse the exact same color that I used. Actually I should have it, right? Yeah. Alright, I guess now's the moment of truth. Check out the eye. See if I seamed it and unwrapped it correctly. Oops. Is that fine? It looks good from the front view, but the side view... Though the issue now is, like... What if I do make this part white? Will that make things look better, or will that make things look worse? Do I have to go in here and, like, do that to make it look better? I always run into this problem. I always forget what way to do it, I guess. Hold on, let me open up... I don't think I need this one anymore. Let me open up Regulus to see how I set it up there, and we'll go off of that. Let's see, Regulus, where is she? Oh, God. I just realized an error with Regulus. The... Yeah, the area around her eyes is a different color. I guess I forgot to fill it in with the right color when I changed it. Oh, that's interesting. But yeah, this only confirms that the way I have it run right now is the right way, or the way that I'm supposed to have it. The only issue is that I need to um, move it closer like that, so there's less of a gap. And it also does mean that I can delete this now. There we go. That's a lot better. Methinks. I seem red though. I think, is that like an issue with the light? I think it is an issue with the light. Oh shit. I don't know how I did that, but okay, I fixed it. Oh shit, hold on. Red. It looks red. I think it might be an issue with this. I need to move it. I need to make it less red. Why is the color so different now? Oh, I guess that's why. Is that better? I think so. Yeah. Now our eyes are actually that. And also what I want to do with the eyes is something that I've seen people do. And if you see in the, especially this picture here, half of her eye is gray and the other half is white. Same with here. I want to do that. The only issue is that I did not, I guess, position the IUVs so that they're upright, or I guess like straight up. So I'm not exactly sure. Is it this way? Wait, I can't see the gray. Where's the gray? Okay, wait, that's not the way. It's this way here. Do I have to bring it lower, I guess? I guess I do. Maybe there's fine, actually. Maybe I have to make it shorter, actually. Whoops. I feel like making it a line make things a lot easier. Maybe that's too little, actually, now. Mm-hmm. Maybe it's the fact that it doesn't follow the exact same color as like the shaded region. Okay. I think to do that, there's a way to forge shading onto onto parts of the mesh that I did on the other. Wait, hold on. That was also done on the Made in the Abyss character, but I guess I'll have to add that later. If I only need it for the eye, then maybe it's not worth it to sort of go through the trouble. I do want to add a bit of a solidify modifier. I don't need to add it here, but I'm probably gonna add it in the in Unity, so that, you know, because most anime characters have an outline. So I want to follow along with that tradition, I guess. But I don't need to do it here. I will probably add it because I do want it. I do want like the Blender and Unity one to look pretty similar because I would still like to use the Blender version of Medusa, specifically when I'm done with her, so I could put her in the living room, add her to the starting soon screen. But yeah. Alright. I guess now we can get a good color of her eyes. Again with the face. It's asking me to save again. As if I haven't saved it already. How bizarre. I wonder why it does that. What the hell? Well, that's not what I wanted, sorry. That's what I wanted. Now the thing with Medusa's eye, it seems to have an outline. Now, I don't know if I should add the outline using the outline in with like a solidify modifier, or if I should manually add that outline. I feel like it might look better if I manually add the outline. Very nice. To see she has. Also, it seems a lot more oval than how I have her. Her eye. I did follow a reference for her eye. I think it's fine. Which reference did I follow? I think I followed, like, maybe the face ref. Wait, maybe not that one. This one. Wait, where is this one? Oh. Yeah, I followed this one, which shows her to be circular, the eye. But once she gets, like, mad, I guess, her eyes become more oval. But, and then over here, they are a bit more oval when she's not really mad. Although it could be a contribution to the fact that her face is turned. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, sorry. That outline she has around her eye, I could add it manually. I could make it like, so that, like, this part here is the outline, but it kind of has to seep through a little bit for it to, like, actually show in the front. Or do I? Actually, maybe I don't. It seems to still be there. I have to go back and sort of... Oh, it's because it's kind of turned, though. That's why it works. Obviously, yeah, it's not perfect, but I'll have to make it perfect in a little bit. Alright, 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the bathroom. Yeah, I need I'm back. I need to fix this eye. I have to be careful though, because it is turned. So the very minimal. I don't know. Because if you're looking at it from the front view, I do have to kind of like dig in a little bit from here to be able to see the outline. Oh, maybe that's too much. I have to dig in a little bit to be able to see the outline from the front. Maybe it doesn't matter though. I don't know. Yeah, and I'm gonna have to like go in here and kind of do it a bit zoomed in so it turns out nice and smooth. Or I guess as smooth as I can get it. Either way though, I'm being honest with you guys, I think I'm done for today. I gotta go. So yeah. Yeah. Tomorrow I'll continue the texture painting part of the stream. Now that I'm done with the foot, for the most part, I'm gonna start experimenting with the hair to see what I can do with it. See if I can get it done. So yeah. I probably won't be done for tomorrow, because, you know, it's gonna take me a while to sort of figure out how I want to do this. But I'll try to get it done ASAP. So, you know, we can begin the process of unwrapping it, organizing it, and then obviously texture painting it. So yeah, thank you for coming along. Today's a bit of a short stream, although I think, yeah, most of my Sunday streams. Today's Sunday, correct? Yeah, it is. Most of my Sunday streams are going to be short just because of, you know, it's the weekend. It's kind of how the cookie crumbles, I guess. So yeah, thank you for coming along. Thank you for stopping by. All those who did. Have a good rest of your evening, rest of your day, wherever you are. Yeah. And I'll see you tomorrow. See ya. Bye 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 bye.